Welcome back to Georgian Bay Classics. We're here at Cobble Beach, beautiful concourse event. We're here with Ernie from RM Classic Car Restorations with a Delahaye. This is a very, very unique car. Ernie, could you tell us a little bit about it, please?
Sure. What you have here is a 1936 135 Delahaye, and what makes this car so unique for its day and its era is it's competition chassis, which this car was designed with a shorter wheelbase, and with the shorter wheelbase, it's a performance car for its competition 1936, and it's got the extra size brake drums on it. It's got the high compression cylinder head, external oil and cooling system on it. And what makes this car really unique is it's a 36, and this is more like the predecessor to the where Fragoni Flossie started building the Talbot logos in the 30s, 38s, and they built the T150s. And this is like a competition race chassis car at its time.
My understanding is it's a very rare car as well.
Yeah, there's only 3 of these Fragoni Flossie Delahaye coupes built.
Ever?
Ever, yes.
And how many are in the world today?
That's a very good question, because I've heard out in the historical part of it, there may be 20 of this style of Delahayes out there. They all have their own unique, like this has the molded headlights into the fenders. Some have the external bolt-on headlights. So like this is built into the front end for more aerodynamic.
And they're completely hand-built, I understand, as well.
Yeah, Fragoni Flossie they're French builders, and all their cars are completely hand-built with all French designs. There's no straight lines in this car. With the louvers going one direction one way, going the reverse direction for the cooling the other way.
Everything's curved in this car.
Yes,
absolutely everything is curved.
Everything curved, no straight lines.
And then any idea about the horsepower of the engine?
Well, you know what? That's a good question, because it's got the higher compression cylinder head and 140 in that area.
Okay. You know, and that's mated with what sort of a transmission?
This actually's got a pre-select coattail box, and what I mean by that is little shifters on the column, and as you put it in first gear, let the clutch out. It's just like the paddle shift cars today. You actually just pull it into second. The magnetic currents in the transmission actually shift to second, go into third, into fourth. You don't need to use the clutch.
Ernie, we're here in the cockpit of the car, and you can see, viewers, that we have right-hand drive. And there's something very special about the transmission in this car. You talk about a paddle shifting transmission. Can you explain to the viewers and show us how that works, please?
The Delahaye has a coattail box in it, and what the coattail box is, it's run by magnetic current with magnets in the coattail box. So you have on the floor shifter, forward and reverse. That's all it does. You have a shifter down the bottom, you put it in the forward selection or the reverse selection. So we're going to put in the forward selection up, and then you push in number 1. You have your clutch is already to the floor.
Yep.
You let the clutch out, away you go. And once you get driving, just like the modern paddle shift cars today, go to 2.
No clutch.
No clutch. Go to 3. Go to 4.
So how does that work then?
It's all
with
got
no
magnetic currents, and as soon as it's got electric solenoids on the side of it, it sends electric pulse to the magnets. The magnets grab all the planetary gears, and away you shift.
And incredibly advanced for the 30s.
Very well, and work really good.
And as you say, just like the paddle shifters of today.
Paddle shifters of today.
Very unique car to have here at Cobble Beach, and very special for us to be viewing it here today in Ontario.
Oh, it's great. I'm glad to have it here for them.
Yeah, thank you so much for being with us today and sharing with us everything about this Delahaye.
You're welcome.
Ernie?
Well, this is the first time it's got handed to me. I believe this was the number 1 to see first place in this class.
First in class.
Congratulations. Well deserved.
Congratulations. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.